Hello there, this is me Ashish Verma. Welcoming to all of you on my YouTube channel Ashish Engineering. Hope everybody is doing great and living happy with their families. So basically in today's video we are going to talk about Redbook contract clause number 20.1 contractor's claim. So let's basically understand what is claim. Claim is basically demand, a type of demand that is being made from the contractor side to the employer, or it can be made from the employer side to the contractor. So generally in construction projects it is made from it is being made from the contractor side to the employer. So generally contractor asks for extension of time or additional payment or additional quantities that have arc that he has executed at the during the course of the execution of the project. All right, so now let's see entitlement of the claim. So basically what contractor has to do is, if any type of hindrances that are occurring at the site level within 28 days as per this clause, he has to notify to the employer that this hindrance has occurred at the site level and it has really impacted our schedule, and this much extra cost that we have occurred to basically because of this hindrance, and it was from the your fault. That is why we are claiming for extension of time and additional payment. And make sure that you are remembering 28 days. Within 28 days in writing, contractor has to notify to the employer. If he fails to notify, then there will be others, there will be many other consequences that a contractor has to face, that will be seeing in subsequent slides. So now how does this claim is drafted? Okay, how does this claim takes place? All right, so what will happen to write a claim to the contractor? First, what has to be there? If there is any hindrance that has occurred at the site level, we have to note it down. We have to get it cross verified from the employer's site representative. If they are not notifying, no problem, we'll just note it down and then we'll prepare a complete event summary, and then within 28 days we have to submit it to the client. All right, detailed claim submission. So now what are the things that you require to write a claim? First thing, when the event has occurred, what is the event impact, whether it has occurred from the employer side. Yes, if it is, then only it is hindrance from the employer, you can claim for it. And then what is the impact in the schedule, and then what is the impact in the cost, and which work it is impacting, which activity is it impacting, that you have to collect from the site, and then you have to write a claim. All right, informing to the client. Within 28 days you have to submit it. All right, now engineer response. Once you will submit it, then engineer will take some days. So within 40, it's a cyclic process. Within 28 days you have to respond, and after that he will take some time, and within this accumulative of 42 days engineer has to respond to the contractor's claim. If he approves it, then okay, whatever claim you submitted, he has agreed that okay, this problem that has occurred, he will cross verify with his engineers that whether it was occurred or not, whether it was from our side problem. Then if they will say yes, then he'll agree, and he'll say that okay, whatever time extension of time you are requiring, whatever the cost you are saying, will give it to you. And in most of the scenarios, what happens, contract employer agrees for extension of time, but he doesn't agree for the cost. All right, so you have to take care of that. And if the employer disapproves it, then what happens, if really that event was occurred, and then because of that contractor has faced a lot of things, then it can go to DAB, dispute. It can convert it, claim can be converted into dispute, and then it can go for DAB. All right, so there are some further processes that we'll see in some other video. And now if you are claiming in that claim, if you are claiming for the cost, then you have to submit all the cost calculation, and whatever the escalation, whatever the new rates that because of the extension of because of the delay, there were some changes in the cost indices. So because of that, you that amount got increased, so that you have to submit with the certification also. All right, so that employer uh, can assess it, and then get come at final decision. All right, now what happens, as I told in previous slide, that if contractors fails to comply with the scenario, I mean, if with this Redbook contract clause 20.1, within 28 days, if he doesn't submit any notification, any letter to the contractor, if he doesn't notify to the to the employer, then what will happen? Employer will have no liability for this delay that has happened from his end. So it is contractor's responsibility to notify to the employer if he wants extension of time and the payment for the delay that has happened from the client side. All right. What are the additional responsibilities? Employer's additional responsibility is that he has to he has to basically inform to its uh, engineers that whatever hindrances that are occurring at the site level, they have to record it and they have to cross verify it at the site level, so that in future any claim that comes from the contractor side, we can validate it with that record. All right. And then contractor responsibility, he has to note down and whatever hinders are happening, whatever the impact that are happening, and within 28 days he has to notify to the employer to get its entitlement in terms of extension of time, variation in quantities, or payment. All right. So I hope you all have understood what is class number 20.1 contractor's claim in FIDIC Redbook, and it is really important even if you are execution engineer or planning engineer, or if you are from contract department, then definitely you have to know that. But apart from contract department, if you are from any sub departments, you should know this clause. All right. So let's see you all on next video. Till then, bye bye, take care, and keep learning, keep growing, and see you all. Bye bye.